So back in 1996, a star was born. Yeah, I'm actually talking about myself. But you know what else was born in the same year? Alienware. Now, that may not be the primary reason behind it, but I've always had a strong connect with the brand. I grew up watching all the futuristic laptops and gaming PCs that Alienware had to offer with all those amazing out of the blue designs. That said, I've always had a problem with Alienware's design as well. You see, all the gaming laptops have always been proper PC replacement and not convenient portable laptops. Well, this right here is the Alienware M15, and this changes everything. Hey guys, this is Varun from Mr. and today I'll be talking about my first impressions of the Alienware M15. Right off the bat, I want to talk about the design for a bit. You see, one look at this and you're just reminded of the traditional Alienware 17 or the Alienware 15 laptops. However, opening it up does change things quite a bit. Now, I'll get to that in a bit, but let me just talk about the design a little bit more. I mean, just look at this thing, man. It looks so damn good. Also, the Nebula Red is probably my favorite color on any laptop out there. And that Alienware logo in the middle makes it look so damn premium and elegant. Oh, by the way, check this out. You can even light it up. Onto the display now. Open this thing up and go on to the side bezels. I mean, you still get a big bezel up top and a chin over here. But it really adds on to the overall design language of Alienware. Personally, I also like these diagonal cuts that are going on over here, which really adds on to that unique factor of Alienware design language. Then over here, you get another Alienware logo, which also doubles up as the power button and then triples up as a status indicator as well. Below it, you get a full-size chiclet keyboard followed by the touchpad. All in all, Alienware has managed to cramp up a lot of things right here, that is, while maintaining their core value. Now, one thing that really interests me is how they've managed to even maintain the weight and the low profile here. I mean, when you talk about traditional Alienware laptops like the Alienware 17 or the Alienware 15, those laptops always pass the 3 kg mark. However, this one, it just weighs 2.16 kgs. Now, I mean, 2.16 kgs is not featherweight per se, but it's still considered lightweight considering the amount of firepower that this thing actually packs. The Alienware M15 comes equipped with the latest Intel i7 Whiskey Lake processors and up to 32 gigs of RAM. As for storage, this baby right here packs in 1 terabyte of SSD storage in PCI RAID. Now, this is a gaming laptop, and what makes a gaming laptop good is the GPU. And well, this does not come with any good GPU, it comes with the best one. So the Alienware M15 comes with an option to choose from either of the RTX 2060 or the RTX 2070 GPU, which is honestly just amazing. Oh, and that, my friends, is overclockable as well. Naturally, the performance is undoubtedly great, with games like Metro Exodus and Battlefield 5 running well above 75 FPS with everything turned up high. Side note, ray tracing was actually enabled in all those games while testing, so there's that as well. Even titles like Doom and PUBG were running at the 100 FPS mark, while Apex Legends ran at a smooth 112 FPS. Now, I want to shed some light on the keyboard right here. You see, despite being an expensive gaming laptop, this right here is a chiclet keyboard. That said, I'm not complaining. Now, another portion where Alienware has done some cost cutting is the RGB underneath. So while you still get 16.8 million colors to choose from, the lighting here is zoned, so no perky lighting. Now, apart from all that, the overall typing experience on this laptop has been absolutely wonderful. The typing experience is great thanks to the just perfect key travel and the sublime feedback offered by the keyboard. The keyboard layout is great, and even while gaming, there was hardly anything to complain about. There are also these 4 programmable macro keys above the numpad, which will certainly come in handy if you're an MMO player. Now, one thing that I want to talk about that slightly upset me is the touchpad over here. So you see, the gestures work fine, the overall surface is great, and almost everything is just perfect except for the fact that its size is way too small. I mean, I understand that no gamer would actually want to use the touchpad and they'll be using a dedicated gaming mouse, like even I do. That said, I really wish Alienware would have installed a bigger size touchpad on this thing, especially considering the price. Now, the input-output selection on this laptop is again pretty damn good. You get an RJ45 LAN port, a USB 3.0 port, and a 3.5mm headphone jack on the left side. Over to the right side, you get two more USB 3.0 ports. But hold on, that's not all. You have more ports on the back side of it as well. Here, you get the charging port, Alienware's GFX amp port, a Type-C Thunderbolt 3 port, a mini display port, and a full-size HDMI port. Honestly, the only thing here that I could actually ask for is an SD card slot, but I wouldn't really make a big fuss about it. Even the audio on this thing is damn incredible. You get speakers on both sides, and honestly the volume levels are great, there's a significant amount of bass, and the overall experience that you get is so damn enriching. Also, you get 7.1 surround sound effects thanks to the Alien FX or the Alienware command center inbuilt onto this thing. Coming back to the speakers, I remember that while testing Metro, I had an instance where all those enemies just came rushing at me and everyone around me was like utterly shocked because of the sound levels. Now, the Alienware M15 comes at a starting price of Rs 1,78,399. I mean, based on my first impressions, in the scheme of all things, that sounds like a fair deal. Sure, there's always the argument of being able to build a PC for way cheaper, but Alienware, the Alienware M15, brings a lot to the table, which is portability, a great form factor, great performance, and a ton of RGB. That said, these are all my first impressions. I'll be doing a full review, so make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon to get notified for the same. Well, that's me signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.